Oh my god, here we go. Hello, everybody. So this is my starting point. Tonight, I'm gonna become a content creator. And this is gonna be really hard for me because I'm not used to talking for a very long time. Now, what's gonna happen is that I need to focus on this work that I'm doing tonight. And what is it gonna be? Hello, Xcode. So this is what's open right now. On your screen, you see Xcode. But what I'm going to be doing today, I'm going to be performing the SwiftUI tutorial by Apple. Let's go there, SwiftUI tutorial by Apple, without actually copying or pasting code, but by doing what they're suggesting. And then I'm going to be looking at what code they thought I was gonna use. So I'm gonna create the code by myself, but then I'm gonna double check with how Apple suggests I should be using that. So okay, I go to this main struct and I gotta rename it to landmarks app. Here we go, landmarks app. It's a landmarks app. Ooh la la, here we go. Okay. Content view, everything is exactly the way it should be, and then I go back to the content view and SwiftUI generates this nice preview for me. And I can go into Xcode's, as far as I remember, editor, and this is called Canvas, and I can check and uncheck Canvas from the editor menu on the top. Okay, so this is how it looks right now. I can remove this. Okay, so developer.apple.com, they suggest that I should introduce myself to SwiftUI using their tutorial, which is about landmarks. And we're going to be creating a landmark app. So here's a neat code to have a preview. What I'm going to be doing right now is just to get used to how SwiftUI works. And I forgot to mention this, that SwiftUI is something that I'm not very familiar with, even though I am an iOS developer with 10 years of experience. But I haven't used SwiftUI for various reasons. Now I am trying to figure it out. I have already done some stuff. I have watched some WWDC videos. Now here we go. So every view is a struct, and so it's going to be a content view. It descends from the, it conforms to the view protocol, and there is a body computed property that we need to create. So it returns a VStack. Awesome. This is the syntax of the VStack, and the VStack, and we create an image, and we have a system name for the image. The name is globe. We set the scale, .large. We set the foreground style, .tint, and text. And the text, which says hi. And okay, so I saved this. Now, in order to preview this in this new version of Xcode, which is Xcode 15, I have to write something like this. I have to do a preview. Oh, see how good it is. It's even pasting the content view here for me. So here we go. Here's this hi and the globe. Okay, I wonder if foreground style tint. Okay, anyway, let's go back to developer.apple.com and what they are suggesting me to do here. So what they're suggesting is let's create something by ourselves, right? Now, I guess they're suggesting that we need to play with the customization, which we have already done. So we're going to do the foreground color, say for the text, which is going to be green, just to check how that works. Okay, did this change to green? It did. I guess there should be a UI where I can zoom in. Is it here? It is here. Right. Interestingly, I can zoom in, but I don't know how to scroll this. Okay, pretty straightforward, really. Okay, zooming out. Going back. Okay, let's go further. So yeah, this is what they're suggesting. Now they're saying, okay, remove the freaking VStack, okay, which we're gonna do, and I'm gonna say Alex, which is my name. I like this better. I'm going to remove the VStack and just do something from a different menu. So we're developers. We don't like to code, right? We want to code as little as possible. So we go back here. We don't forget to choose this button over here, which is called, what's the name of it? Selectable. So the screen is selectable. Now I press Command, as far as I remember, Command Control. Okay. Oh my God, Command Control. I kind of don't like it. I would rather spend time typing VStack rather than do this. Well, anyway, show UI inspector. Okay. So, oh yeah, so they're saying I need to change the font modifier to title. Let's do that for sure and see how that works. Okay, so change it to title, and yeah, the size of the font automatically changed, and we can see here that font.title changed it. Okay, let's go further. We already have the foreground color, so we skip that. And the next one is they're suggesting that I put Turtle Rock here. So Turtle Rock. Okay, I have a toddler, and I have bought him a lot of turtle toys, and now I have to deal with the turtle word many times in my life. So I hate it pretty much. Okay, so since this app is Landmarks app, so there's this mountain somewhere in the United States of America, because Apple is an American corporation, and the mountain name is Turtle Rock. Okay, so what they're saying is that I am supposed to create, I'm going to be removing the green color, supposed to create a VStack with the title, which is Turtle Rock, and then there's going to be a horizontal stack with the place where this rock is located, and then the state where this national park is. So again, they're saying that I can control-click the text views initializer, which is here. So I press Control and click here, and what is happening next, I can see that I can embed in VStack and then ZStack. Okay, this is much more interesting. This is easier. So I'm going to be embedding this into a VStack. Ba-bum, ba-bum. Nothing really changed, but that's not the point because it's just a container. Now I'm going to be adding a text, more text to this one. But before I'm going to be doing that, so I guess here's a horizontal stack, H stack. Wonderful. And now inside this H stack, I will have to create two texts, which is the first one's going to be about the location of this rock, the national park of this landmark, which is unexpectedly to me because I have no idea what the national parks in the United States. I've never lived in the United States. I reside in Canada. So there's this Joshua Tree National Park, Joshua. Okay, we got this. Then a spacer goes here, obviously, and then another text that says California. We got this, California. Now, I guess we need to do padding here, just like this, right? Yep, pretty good. Works for me. Okay, I think in their screenshots, oh, okay, so what they're saying is I need to change the fonts for the texts, which is pretty obvious, to be honest. So I changed the font of this one, sorry, to be a sub-headline. Okay. And California? What about California? Another sub-headline. So I'm not sure if I need to do this twice, or I can just do this. Okay, is there a difference? Yes, there is. Okay, amazing. Amazing. Badoom, badoom, bish. All right, so the next one is I need to download an image, which I don't have. Okay, but I go to the beginning of the tutorial, and there is a link to the project files, and I'm downloading it right now. You can see it because I'm only sharing the oh my god, so bad at speaking. This is my first video. I'm only sharing one screen. Anyway, let's go back here, and there's gonna be, sorry, not really here, into assets, and we're going to add a single item, which is going to be an image set. We grab the Turtle Rock image that I just downloaded, and we go back to the content view, and we go back to the beginning, to the middle of our tutorial. How do I pronounce tutorial? I have a feeling tutorial. Okay, pretty much the same I was pronouncing it before with the spin. Tutorial. All right, here we go. California padding, and then they're suggesting that I add an image. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to add a new file, which is going to be a circle view. Okay, a circle view. So I have no idea how to create this circle view file, but bear with me. SwiftUI view, that's what you select, and you call it circle image. So the whole idea of this view is going to be, obviously no hello world here, is that there's going to be an image, and then we will need to clip it. And so I say image, and there's going to be a resource name. So it's the turtle. What's the name of it again? Turtle Rock. Okay, Turtle Rock. I hate this. Turtle. Okay, Turtle Rock. Here we go. Oh, here it is. Okay, as easy as that. And now, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to make it a circle. So it's something about clipped. So I got clipped, but now there should be some sort of an initialized, value for the initializer, which I cannot find. Okay, I have to steal this from the actual tutorial. I don't remember. Oh, it's clip shape. Okay, clip shape, and the shape is going to be circle. Okay, so it's yeah. Somehow it knows that I need a circle. I wonder what kind of shape. Let's go and check this out. What kind of shapes does it accept? Okay, it's just clip shape. Doesn't really explain anything, to be honest. So clip shape passes shape where S is shape. Fair enough. So what is shape? How do I know which shapes I have? I honestly don't understand this. Okay, where is the circle declared? Frozen public struct. What I'm doing right now, I'm just searching for other shapes, because, okay. No, really? What about this? Container relative shape, ellipse. Interesting. Insettable shape, offset shape, path, rectangle. We already have that. Rotated shape. I get what it means. Rounded rectangle. Well, let's do that. Why are we doing the circle all the time? Okay, I'm gonna be doing the rounded rectangle. It didn't work. Okay, what? Oh, because, okay, fair enough. Because I didn't say what size I want from this. Okay, so CG size is, what is the initializer of the CG size? God, I really need to, width height, right, width height. I really need to go back to Swift, because I forgot everything. Okay. No? Swift doesn't work like that? Maybe Swift works like this? Okay. No, it doesn't work like this either. Okay, what's going on here? Yeah, I kind of don't like it, to be honest. Okay, how about this? 22? 2020? Okay. 4040? So it ignores height, right? It ignores height. So why is corner size not just literally... What? Okay, let's not... let's not be here anymore. Okay, 60. I like that. Let's leave it like that. Instead of a circle. So we make some sort of a difference. We differentiate ourselves from the actual tutorial. Okay, let's go further. So we got this, and then okay, then they're suggesting that I need to put an overlay on top of that. Okay, overlay. Nope, I don't remember any syntax that overlay. Oh, how am I supposed to remember this? Honestly, the overlay. So I passed the clip shape like this, but overlay, no. Or I guess. Wait a second. Can I do this? But it's not a. All right. So this is a. This is just an object that I pass, and here I'm supposed to pass a closure. What's the reason for that? I don't know, honestly. So I'm looking at their tutorial. So the clip shape, it accepts. Let's check this out. What does it accept? Accept the shape. Okay. Let's go back. What does overlay accept? So it accepts for some reason, and I don't know why, it accepts a closure. Very interesting. Okay, guys. So see here is a circle again. So this is what they're suggesting. A circle, and the stroke is gray, and the line width is whatever is 4. Jeez, man. I don't know. So pretty much passing this. Okay, I get it now. So here I just pass the actual object, and then this one returns something else. It's not an object. It's not the circle. It's this circle.stroke, and circle.stroke. Well, it is a view. It is still a view. So I don't understand why I can't just do this. Honestly, like, why can't I just do this? Oh, it turned out I can. So what was the whole point of this syntax? Nobody knows in the world, really. SwiftUI is weird, but it is extremely helpful. Extremely helpful. So what I'm going to be doing now, this is something that I did just to play around with it. So I'm going to go back to circle here. So this looks exactly like it's supposed to look. Okay, let me check where my face is. Okay, it's still here. I need to align myself so you can still see me. Where am I? I'm here. Hi. Okay, let's continue our session. All right. So the next step in this tutorial is to for some reason they want me to change the color to white. No worries, I will do that. I guess this is for the later overlay of this image in some other view. And then shadow is created like this. Okay. So I need to create a shadow. Shadow. And the radius is 10. Yeah, 10 is pretty good. I like 10 straight away. This looks very healthy. Very, very 2014 in terms of design. Now, we would want to use SwiftUI views from other frameworks, for sure. So what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be adding a new view, new file, SwiftUI view. So we're going to call it map view, I think. Map view. Here we go. Very, very interesting. Map view. And here it is. Map view. It's rendered here again. And we need to import MapKit. Import MapKit. Right. When you import SwiftUI and certain other frameworks in the same file, you can access to the SwiftUI specific functionality provided by that framework. So this is literally what I read from the tutorial. So what they are suggesting now that this has nothing to do with SwiftUI whatsoever. I'm just adding a computed property of a region. Right, so the region is going to be, I guess, the one that represents Turtle Rock. Here we go, Turtle Rock. I guess this is exactly the coordinates of Turtle Rock, which I cannot either confirm or what is the second word? Confirm or deny. So it is deny. This was the first thing that was on my mind, and it turned out to be really deny. Okay, so we create the map view by just stating map, and initial position is going to be .region and region. So we are passing the computed property into something that is an enum. No, it's not an enum. What is this? Region, camera, map camera position. So it's I see why the dot. So the map camera position is a struct, and since this one expects a struct, see here, initial position, expect this struct, so we can just put, because it's a public static function, we can just put dot region. Okay, pretty good, but a little bit confusing, because now this is what I don't like about what's happening right now in Swift is it went away from I completely understand what's written here to what is written here right now. But again, I haven't been using Swift for a very long time. This whole video is about me getting acquainted with Swift once again. I remember when it was released for the first time. I remember this, and I remember seeing how people would freak out because they would think that, oh my god, we would need to learn this completely new language and it's just so hard to do. But then it turned out that it didn't really start being used because it was so raw, and there were so many mistakes even in the implementation of the released Swift. So the Swift 1.0, as far as I remember, maybe it was even the Swift 2.0, which had this problem where the for loop was buggy, and it took like forever. It was, I think the new for loop was 10 times faster than the old for loop. So they had to, sorry, when I say new, the one that was introduced in Swift, which is the start value dot end value. This is the new loop, but the classic for loop was extremely slow, and there were a lot of things like this in the very first versions of Swift. So nothing really changed. Swift got adopted with time. As time passed, we got to used to it, and we got to, write in it. Okay, finally, we got this map, but for some reason it's just not loading. I guess I need to go into this preview mode. Okay. Yeah, so somewhere here is the Turtle Rock, and I completely believe, because it's coming from apple.com. Now, they want me to go back to my content view and add two newly created views, which is namely the image circle, the circle image, and map view, which I'm supposed to do, I guess. So I still have this VStack, and I'm going to start adding new stuff into this. Sorry, no, I'm going to be using this VStack, and I'm going to wrap this in another VStack. So control, embed in the VStack. I'm not sure really how easy this is, because basically it seems like it's easier to just type VStack. Anyway, I'm just following a tutorial, so pardon me if I'm doing something wrong. Anyway, we are where? Where are we? We are here. So Turtle Rock is, the title is centered for me, but it is on the left. In the tutorial. So how can I achieve it being on the left? Now I have to think about it. So I'm trying to figure this out by myself now, and then I will. Something like alignment? No. Oh wait, it must be something that I pass into the initializer. Alignment. Here we go. There was it, and I missed it. Alignment. Center? No. dot leading. And here we go. Sorry, I'm just gonna delete all of this unnecessary stuff here. Yes, okay, pretty good. I guess the padding is in the wrong place again, so I'm gonna just add it here. Bam. Yeah, SwiftUI is awesome, obviously. I completely agree with people who created it. It's just the right way to do UI. Super happy to be a part of this generation. Okay, nice map view. So I have to set like this the max height for it. So if I was in React, I would look for something like max height. I wonder if it's here. No, height. No, frame. Frame width height alignment. Okay, frame height 100. Okay, yeah, that worked. Okay, cool. I like that I'm checking this and everything works. Okay, so we have the VStack, so we have the alignment, right? But how do we make this go up here? I don't know yet. So map view, the text stack, and the second thing is the image, right? So its name is circle image. Badam badam bam. Circle image. Now we need to do something about this because we want to move the image up. And this is something like offset? Yes, offset. XY. So we got the Y offset. Go there 150, right? No, minus 150. Maybe it's too much, so it's gonna be 130. Yes. Perfect. And now we need to make padding. Is there such thing as like a vertical padding? Vertical? No. Okay, I don't know how to make this padding, really. Make it go up again, so it's... Oh, okay, now I see. So it's dot padding, dot bottom. How would I remember this? How to remember this? No, this is not a... What's the dot bottom? What? No, I don't like this. You see, the problem that I see with SwiftUI is this. Can we be more consistent? Like, why is this dot bottom comma minus 130, but this one is y semicolon minus 30? Sorry, colon. Like, why? Why can't you make this a parameter? No, I genuinely am interested. So for some reason, they say that you need to pass edges here. Okay, I see. So they want to reuse. This is just the second parameter. That's it. This function, or modifier, right? They call it modifiers. It accepts two parameters. The one is edges, and the other one is length. Pretty bad, to be honest, for reading and remembering. But maybe the next time I'm facing this, I'm going to remember this better. Next. So what they're suggesting. All right, this is kind of really sad that the only way to do this in the tutorial is just to add a spacer down here, and bam, everything just moves up. On the other hand, this is pretty nice because you don't need to remember a lot of different things. You just put a spacer and it kind of fills the rest of the UI. And this reminds me of the flex approach in modern CSS, where, say, you would split the view into 4 subviews and, you know, set the flex value for all of the subviews. It would work somehow. Sorry, in CSS, they're not views. I'm using the terms interchangeably. So in CSS, it would be divs, not views. Okay, let's go further because I still have a lot of time. I have set myself a certain time limit for this video, and I still have a lot of time left. So let's continue. What's next? All right, so what they're saying is next we need to put a divider here and just add a couple of more text. Okay, fair enough. This is pretty boring though. But I guess what they're trying to do is they try to introduce new components with every single step. And so the next component that we're supposed to get acquainted with, or rather, is it primitive view? So they have two concepts like primitive views and modifiers, and then containers. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Divider. We've got the divider. What I like about all of this, since we set the padding here, you can see it here. Zoom in. Oops. So since we set the padding here, so every single thing inside has the same padding. Pretty neat. I like it. Nothing particularly impressive for people who have been developing for web, but for us, the iOS engineers, this is groundbreaking, of course. Okay, so what goes next after the divider? Goes with text. The text says about Turtle Rock, and it obviously has a font. And the font needs to be, so what is it going to be? Subheadline again? Title 2. Oh, I guess so, since there's title and title 2, there should be title and subheadline. Okay, let's check this out. Like subheadline 2. This is what I'm talking about. So the text is going to be, description goes here. As boring as it is. So the font, this part is not boring. So subheadline, no, there's no subheadline 2. This is pretty annoying. Why is it no, there's no subheadline? I have no idea. All right, so what they're also asking us to do is to change the fonts of this Joshua Tree National Park in California. So this H stack. So what we do is we add the font here as well. Right, and make it subhead. Oh, we have done this already. I'm going ahead of their tutorial. And the next one is color. And I forgot what the color was. Oh my god. So what was the modifier for the color? Foreground style. Foreground style. And the foreground style is going to be secondary. Secondary. Secondary style. Joshua Tree National Park. Yes, it applies. Like, I love this. I love that this applies to all of the text here. This is really good. Okay, let's go further. What they're asking us to do next. Oh, this is it. This is the end of the first tutorial. Congratulations, you did almost nothing. And we spent a lot of time on this. So, hope you enjoy my first ever video recorded this way. I'm not asking you to subscribe, I'm not asking you to like or do whatever you want with this, really. I'm just practicing. Thank you very much. Goodbye.